I'm going to change the text probably a little bit because I want to really emphasize how large each of the plots are and how big the houses are.
Right.
Because people think, oh, $699, when do you get a trailer? Let me get these floor plans so when we're walking around I can show you what we're actually going to do. And in the front of this place, on the right side you're going to have a gym. So besides the amenities and the silos, you're also going to have a gym area, and in the very middle, where the huge antique doors are, that's going to be a bar. Because I thought, won't that be kind of neat to open those doors, to have them operable, and when your friends are coming over, they get to come to the grand doors, and a little kind of cozy, like a Cheers bar, smaller, but seats 5-6 people, but you can just make your friends some drinks, and just chill out there. So it's a place you can get your way. It's your own little paradise here for inexpensive price, but you can also interact with the community, whether you want to go to the Sky Bar, whether you want to go to the fire pit, or whether you want to go to the bar or the gym down here. Turning this former prison facility into either a 28 loft condominiums or an amazing house for myself has been an emotional pull over the past probably 2.5 years of ownership. I, of course, want to make this my house. I love this building. You can't get this quality anywhere, especially in Atlanta. There's nothing old, historic, really, that's left, especially in this area. People will say to me, I don't need a 38,000 square foot house. Who does? But I do. And the reason why is just because it's an outlet for your creative side. I can come in here and, I want a dining room that seats 40 people. I want to have a 2-story library I can look down. Will I probably use all those rooms? Probably not. Like for instance, the dining room. I was going to have the dining room table on the bottom, and then on the ceiling was going to be the same dining room table, basically affixed to the ceiling. So when it would come in, it would confuse people. And my idea is not to shock people. My idea is simply to make people think. What is he doing? And so I've been going back and forth, touring with the notion. For instance, one other thing about this one was going to be my house is we were actually going to build the master bedroom on top of the silos. I was going to take basically the platforms that oil rigs are set on, affix them to each corner of the silo, and then place a structure on top of that. And it would be built off-site, a glass structure, about 4,000 square feet or so, and the whole thing would be a master bedroom, 14-foot ceilings, perfect view of downtown, a 360 view actually of the whole city. And we would raise it and put it on top of the oil platforms, because you can't set it just on top of the concrete. It would crack. It's older concrete, even though it's reinforced. It probably couldn't support that weight. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to do as a house. But when I thought about it, I thought, there's just not that many people that could afford to buy it if I want to sell it. I don't want to live in Atlanta for the rest of my life. I like moving. And most people aren't as crazy as me. So I would probably miss out on 99% of the market. So I've decided to probably go with turning it into 28 amazing loft condos, still keeping the original character in mind. I've been working on those designs for the past 7 months. They're going to be affordable. They're going to be, simply amazing. I would live in one in a heartbeat. And any project I do, any development I work on, I wouldn't do it if I wouldn't live there personally. And I'm excited to see the finished product. I'm sad to see this isn't going to be my house. However, I'll build another house just as crazy and wacky